One local economist says she isn't optimistic that the 2017-2018 budget presentation will present any viable new ideas for economic diversification for the country. Indira Sajuan Ali says more than likely, though, this budget will follow the trend of the last budget. Charlene Lewis reports.
Economist Indira Sajuan Ali is predicting this year's budget presentation will be an austerity budget, and she says we shouldn't be surprised if there are further cuts.
I think this budget will continue in the same trend of the last two budgets. It's going to definitely be an austerity budget in the sense that given the constraints with respect to revenue, we will also see that reflected in the expenditure side, which means that, don't be surprised that you see cuts, particularly in the area of transfer payments and subsidies.
Ms. Sajuan Ali says the government needs to come up with innovative ways to impose new taxes on the citizenry.
We're kind of waiting with bated breath to see what kind of new and innovative ways government can find in order to impose increased taxation on the population. It's very difficult to say at this point in time, and we really have to wait on the reading of the budget.
However, the economist isn't particularly optimistic. Government can come up with creative enough ideas to diversify the economy.
Budget will be creative in the way it speaks to the issue of economic diversification, because to me the real imperative that we face and the real questions we need to ask is, where will the jobs come from? Where will the foreign exchange come from? Where will the revenue come from as we go forward? And it is definitely not going to continue to come from the energy sector. There might be a slight upward blip because of the gas fines that recently came on, but that's really going to be extremely marginal. So that this budget, in my view, the government needs to use this tool that is available to it to be extremely creative.
The 2017-2018 budget is scheduled to be presented by Minister of Finance Com Imbert on October 2nd. Charlene Lewis, CNews.